be actually smaller, not larger. So you shrunk her how much?
10%, just a touch, just to kind of give you the right kind of niche size. So it's the perfect, if you kind of, a lot of ladies wrote to me and said, I'm so glad you did this in a medium size because I loved the other one, but I just wanted it a little touch smaller, and this is the one. Perfect.
So new because she's medium. Tracy.
Yeah.
Now, you know I love handbags, but I also love easy pay. Don't laugh, I did all my Christmas in July shopping this week, but I made sure all my items had easy pay. Well, one did, but most of my items had easy pay. So when I go through colors, do realize not only is she all leather and under $200, but easy pay lets you get her home for $49.99 if you do budget-friendly payments over the next 4 months, but we will still ship medium, Tracy, to your home immediately. So we'll start our story, Bethany, with your color, the dark gray.
And the dark gray is gorgeous. It's this beautiful, just that, dark gray, kind of smoky, perfect neutral. Love it. It's my everything right now.
Moving next, we've got, oh, you know what? Evergreen's over here.
Yeah.
Let me hold her straps up so you can see her.
And that is a really subtle green. I think it actually looks a little brighter on the monitor than I think it looks in person. It's dark, it's subtle, and a beautiful, perfect shade for right now going into fall.
Now, I love the gray, but I also love Truffle. She is my fave. Very neutral, very easy to wear with everything.
And a brand new neutral for us. I would say it's just kind of like a blush, but deeper, more saturated. So if you really like neutral, like a darker shade of a blush, I think it's just like that kind of easy neutral.
Now, down below is Spice. And she's not as dark as one would think. You know, I think of Spice, maybe I'm just a spicy girl and I think of like dark spices, but she's really that, starts with a C. You put it in chili. Not coriander, I'll think of it. Cayenne.
Cayenne,
Thank
yes,
you. She's like a cayenne pepper.
Good job.
I know, thank you.
And then we have the great classic black. So that is just gonna be your perfect staple. This bag just has such great lines to it, the contours of it, the details. I absolutely love it. And there's like little tricks and like surprises around every corner when I show you.
Well, we'll get into tricks and surprises. Again, under $200 for an orYANY leather handbag. Easy pay lets you do those monthly payments of under $50, but you're getting it right away. But when I used it this weekend, because I got my hands on it so I could find out why everybody loves a Tracy bag, I realized it's so filled with style on the outside, Bethany, but for me, I love carrying a tote. I throw things in and they don't get lost, and that's what the inside felt like to me.
Yeah, and it's really, really easy. What we've done, besides the 10% shrinkage of just to make that perfect size for you, we actually added extra magnets so that it's really easy to get in and out of. So there's hidden magnetic clasps on either side, and here they are. Then it just links and really finds itself. So it just kind of pulls itself together, and it's easy to slip your hand right in. And then you could even kind of, if you needed, grab something quick, and you know, if you're paying, you could grab your wallet. Just a gorgeous bag, but I love that cool shape. I think it's neat. I love the stitching, how we've done that trapunto stitching, and it has this beautiful contour right around the front that when we had the original size, somebody once said like, oh, it's kind of like a halter top on a woman. I was like, oh, I really like that idea. Yeah, like I wouldn't have thought of it, but it's kind of fun. But I love how what we've done is continued that trapunto stitching all the way down, so it just kind of continues your eye, and it's beautiful. You have this great pocket here with the little leather inset on the hardware, so how cool is that? Not everybody does that. A nice roomy pocket, and there's one on the front and one on the back. So look at how my whole hand can fit in there. This beautiful tassel, this is my favorite tassel that we do. I just love how it's kind of edgy, how it's square and rectangular. There's a little orYANY leather inset. Big, thick pieces of that Italian leather, really luxurious leather that really only gets softer with time. And look at what we've done at the bottom, how we've angled the corners to go in opposing directions so that it just gives it this great texture. You know, to me, it kind of reminds me like how your hair has like the texture to it. Like, it makes it really cool and special. That's what makes orYANY, I think. Yeah, like the little layer. So here's that pocket in the back. You'll have one on each side, and it's nice and roomy. And then again, to open it up, look at how just easy it is to get in. I actually think this is like the perfect bag for us. You know, we have little ones and you've got tons of stuff you're carrying, and just to kind of reach in and grab, but I could see every age carrying this and every lifestyle. You get a dust bag. Here's 2 zippered pockets on one side. Flip it around. They're all trimmed in that same Italian leather. Another zipper on this side, and then 2 slip pockets. My mom today told me she likes to put her sunglasses here when she forgets her case, and I was like, She's like, you can use that on the air. Go ahead. I'm like, okay, I will. I'll do it tonight.
Thanks,
I
Mom.
put like all my lip glosses, but isn't that great that it's a nice little protective area? You can do what you want.
And then real quick, as I want to go through colors and I want to see it on the girls, there's 2 little straps here in the inside that you can connect together, and then it will cinch the bag in if you want it to look a little bit more tailored, a little bit more ladylike for any sort of evening event. So here's the colors again. Remember, this size is brand new today. You've always loved the Tracy bag, but for those of you who are exactly like me and you just don't carry a ton with you, more like the essentials, this is the size you want. It's 12 inches by 15 and a half, and then your strap drop is 12 inches. So if you look at the gray, we call it dark gray.
Yep.
It's not the darkest of grays. I think it's a nice medium gray.
Yeah, I
and
think
it's
it's
popular.
A perfect color. So that's the gray.
Evergreen.
Evergreen, a nice rich, and green is always, I think, a really neutral color to go with.
Yes.
You know, it's like grass goes with everything when you look outside in nature, and I think a green bag also does too.
Describe that. Now I've got the very popular truffle on, and I saw Dee does too, so I'm gonna grab a different color when we go over there, but it's already getting limited, so don't wait on that. Then down below is spice. Maybe I'll steal that and wear that when we walk over to the gals. So that's your spice option, and then move on over to Bethany's other leg, and you will find the classic black. I did just want to tell you too, because I was so impressed when I got it home, when you see all that leather and you see all the stud detail and the design, the bag only weighs 1 pound and 12 ounces.
Right.
So you can load it up and it won't be too heavy on you.
And really, that's a nice, you know, some people like love our bags and like, it's just a little too big for me. I just need it a little bit smaller. And so this is the perfect kind of happy medium.
Well, you're buying
and
it
it's a medium Tracy.
Right?
Happy medium.
Well, I was going to say, you're buying an already popular bag, so you don't have to discover if people love it. Everybody does. In fact, Bethany, you said more customers told you that the medium had arrived.
Yes.
You didn't even realize it was loaded and ready to shop for until all the customers saying, the medium, the smaller one is here.
Right, and you know, they really were notifying me on Facebook, like, it's here, it's on the website. I'm like, it's there? Really? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And then they're telling me I'm on wait list for this color and that color, who got the truffle and who got the evergreen, because it really is just like such a fun, easy bag that has these beautiful lines.
And one of my favorite things when I used it all day yesterday, we went to the grocery store, I could open it, but leave one strap on my shoulder and then open it and still get into it. I don't know what it is. I live in a wonderful neighborhood, but I don't leave my bag on the cart and like walk away to grab the bananas.
Occasionally, I mean, yeah, it's not
You don't
risky.
leave it in the car,
I know.
right?
I've done it.
I really, just only if I go real quick, like real quick to grab this and put it in.
All right,
I
gang.
usually have a kid in there too, so nobody's
Bye,
taking
child. Bye, money. Bethany, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Black,
Great to see you.
evergreen, spice. G and Jackie walk away with the truffle and then the dark gray. Great to see you. It's time for
Mwah.
Fun Money.
I thought it was
Bye, honey.
cool to hunt. Okay, bye.
We did